Good morning. It's Melbourne Cup Day. Do you know how many times that I have missed Melbourne Cup? Very few. There was one time that I was in an event in, I think it was Malaysia, and I missed Melbourne Cup. But I had a horse running, so I was right out there running and cheering in between speeches. And and today's one of the other days. So good luck to all the horses. Good luck to all the riders. Good luck to the owners. Good luck to the people that enjoy this day. I know there's a bit of controversy around it. And if anyone can talk about horses and the racetrack, it's probably me. When a horse finishes its racing, there's, people have lots of thoughts about it. But I've got to tell you that all the horses that I looked after and all the horses that I was involved with were always treated like they had the best of the best, and they had they were always looked after. There was no question to call the vet. There was no question to make sure that they were safe. There was just never any question. And so there's lots of people that go out there and go, oh, the racing is bad. But from what I know of racing is the horses love it. The horses love it. So it's what they're bred for. And my horses were bred as stayers. So it's what they're bred for. They want to run. They want to let go. They want to power down that track. So good luck to you all. Good luck. Today I'm in Japan and I am getting ready to do the event here. I'm super excited for the team to see it. I have been all over the world this year and I have been traveling constantly. And I have been in events. I've been in Dallas. I've been in Utah. I've just been everywhere. I've been in Prague. I've been in... I can't even remember where I've been. I've been in Rome. I've been in Iceland. I've been in Netherlands. I've been in... where have I been? I've been in Japan. I've been in China. Back to Australia. I've been in India. I've been in London. I've just travelled the world. And, I've travelled the world and I've spoken in most places. It's amazing what happens when, you step into your shoes and you become who you're meant to be. And I feel like I'm sort of like getting there. I'm 66 years of age. So, it's taken me 66 years to find out who I am and what I stand for and what I believe in. And I will always stand for women empowerment. Always. It's who I am. It's what I believe in. It's what I get up for every day. And most of my speeches are on that subject. It's something that I dreamt about when I was very, very young. And I always thought that would be my platform one day. One day I would be traveling the world and I would be empowering women. And one of the things that I think of now is that as I speak on these stages, and I'm speaking to thousands of women, thousands, I still feel like it's really small. I still feel like I haven't spoken enough, or I still feel that I've got a bigger message to give, and I still feel like I need to say more, and I feel like I need to be on a bigger stage, and I feel like, I have these visions, and I think, oh gosh, I've got to do more. Just got to keep doing it. I keep saying to Sam, when do I get old? When do I retire? When do I go, well, that's enough for you? Or when do they get sick of hearing me? No, I don't know. I just feel like I'm on this big roller coaster. And the older I get, the wiser I get. And the wiser I get, the more I want to speak. And the more why I want to speak, I need to speak more. And I feel like I've got to speak more because I'm probably going to drop dead at some point. And then, my message will be missing. So, or I need to pass my message on to someone else that can carry on my legacy. And I've been grooming women. I've been, it's probably been my mission. I've been grooming women to take my place. And there's many women out there that I'm grooming. And they will one day talk about me and they will go, I remember this woman and this is how she spoke and this is what she did. And so those of you that know that I'm grooming you, I just hope you step up. Today I'm speaking in Japan, and again I'm speaking on women empowerment. I'm speaking on women and why women should be networking and why this industry is for women. And so I'm speaking to them. So again, it's my platform. It's my beautiful platform. Lisa, yes, I am healthy. And yes, I'm traveling a lot. And one of the things that I do is that I take my nutrition. So I'm just sitting here. I've got bottles of it. And someone came into my room the other day and they said, "You've got lots of nutrition." And I said, "Yes, I take it all." And I do. I'm religious about it. And especially when I'm traveling, because it takes a lot of energy when you're traveling. So I'm very religious about all of my nutrition. I'm really proud to be here in Japan. I've never been to Japan before. And so for me to come into this country and to speak is an honor. I also come here with a title. So I am actually number 1 in the power rankings for Japan and for all of the APAC region, which is a bit crazy to me because I just go, how can I be number 1? How can I be number 1 in Japan? How does that work? I don't know how that works. But that's what my title is. And so today when I go to the stage, I'm going as the number 1 of the APAC region. That's over Taiwan, that's over Singapore, that's over all of the Asian countries, that's Japan, Australia, and it's the very first time that an Australian has been number 1 in the APAC region. It's super cool, but super out there. I feel a bit, being in Japan and being number 1 in Japan, like I feel that's a bit, I feel that title should be owned in Japan. And so I'm going to talk about that one day today in my speech a little bit, because I'm going to try and urge the women to knock me off my perch. It shouldn't be me, it should be someone else. So I'm going to urge them to step up and be bigger than me, be greater than me. My team do this. It's not me. I have this most beautiful, powerful team of women and a few men behind me. And it's actually my team that have got this title. So I just am the face of it. It's nothing that I have done. It's just something that I'm the face of. So I'm very honoured to stand there as the face, but I also acknowledge the fact that, I didn't do the work. Their team did the work. Because it's about the growth, it's about how much growth your team are doing, and it's about, what volume you're putting through, and it's about, like how many rank advancements you have in your team, all that sort of stuff. And so, as I said, it's my team's title. I never ever wanted to put my face to it. I always say it's the fat team's title, and it is. It is the fat team's title. But today they've put my face to it, so there you go. I'm very happy and proud to lead the fat team. Very proud. I'm really proud to share with you that a lot of my team came to this event, and I want to share that with you because I'm really honoured, really, really honoured that people travelling with me. And funnily enough, that they call me the Pied Piper of Partner Co. And I laughed when they gave me that name, because they said, it's so, everywhere you go, Terri, there comes a team. And they make fun of it on the stage. They go, and there comes Terri McClure, and there's her team. There's Terri McClure again, and there's her team. There's Terri McClure, and there's her team. And my team have been following me around the world. So I feel very honoured with that, and they've done me proud. So when I look into the audience and I go, wow, I have a team here. And in some places I've had 20, and some places I've had, 10. We started off with 10, and then we grew to 20, and then we grew to, I think there was 2 of us in China. But even to have 2 of us in China, it's like, that's mind-blowing. I loved China. I absolutely loved China. Like, China was a new fascination for me. you all know that has my heart, right? India is my big driving force. And when I joined Partner Co, that was part of the driving force. I said to them, please give me India and I will build. And, like I have kept my promise and they have kept theirs. So India is this close, like this close. If you can smell it, you can feel it and touch it. It's just this close, So I'm very, very proud to think that India is nearly there. And then I will have kept my promise. Because there were many people that thought that I had left them because I didn't have, I didn't go with a company that had India. No, I went with a company that would pay us, that would honour us, that was privately owned, that had a vision for 100 years. I went with that company because I believed that that was the right decision for my whole team. And then from there, I knew that I could drive India through that. And I just had to build it again. I had to go back to the corporates. I had to go back to the initial meetings. I had to go back and fight for the things that I believed in. And I believed in India so big that that was part of my agreement when I joined them. Give me India, give me Iceland, and I will build and I will stay. And that was my agreement with them, and they've kept their agreement. So I'm really proud to say that I'm this close. And it's super, super, super exciting. So, and to the people in India that are watching me, I just, I'm coming. I'm coming back with something bigger and better, and I'm coming back with something greater. So what we had before, what we thought was good, wait till you see what I've got for you. I've got something really great for you. And when I can show you the differences in the comp plans and the differences and why I chose Partner Co, then you will understand what I fought for. And I never stopped fighting for you. I never, ever. So for all those people that thought I was either racist and I didn't care, or all those stories that went out and about me, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. I always stood for my word, and I always stood for what I believed in. I just knew I had to find it. And I had to partner with the right people. So I feel I've done that. I feel like I have an upline with Tim Sales, and I feel like he's a good warrior with me. He's a good person to have at my back. He's a good person to stand with me. And I feel that between the two of us, we're a very powerful force. A really powerful force. But when I went to China, there was a whole new eye. There was something opened up in my eyes, and I was like, oh, there's another country here. There's another country here to touch. There's another country here to tap into. There was another country here to go, oh, we could do something great here too. So I'm really excited about China. Do you know when I went to China, do you know that they'd never had a party? That's crazy, hey? They had never had a party. And Partner Co was really determined that they were going to give them a party. But the Chinese didn't know how to dance. They'd never danced. They had never done these things. So they gave them a sparkles party. And so they all dressed up in their sparkly clothes and they all appeared. And then they actually had dance lessons. They had people on the stage and people in the audience to teach them how to dance. They taught them how to line dance. They taught them how to, how to jiggle their bodies. They taught them this. Oh, it was so fascinating to watch. And I was just like, wow, it's so cool. And then I got thinking, and I was thinking, wow, what could I do here? Wow, probably get into a lot of trouble. But what could I really do here? Oh, my head was going ding, ding, ding. There's room to change. There's room to improvement. There's room that we could make a difference. So for those of you out there that keep following me or listening to me, thank you. But I want you to think big. I want you to think bigger than you've ever thought before. Because when I come home, I've got a plan. And when I come home, I can see it in my mind. I know where I'm going and I know what I'm going to do. So you can either come and join me or you're going to watch me, one of the two. But I want you to think big because we've been thinking really small. Eric Worre stood on stage once and he said to the audience, you're all thinking small in this room. And there were 3,000 people in the room and I was sitting way up the back. But when he said that, my gosh, it like pierced my heart. It was like, oh, stuck in me. I was like thinking small. And I thought, I've earned $1 million. I have a very big team. I'm thinking small. How can I think small? And then I went home and I opened India. Now I'm telling you, you're thinking small. Again. So I'm coming to build China. I'm going to build China now. And then I'm going to come for Japan. And then I'm going to come for Korea. I'm coming for the Asian market. I'm not thinking small anymore. I'm going to think about the world because it's an untapped market. And you know what? It needs people like me. It needs people like you. It needs people that have got to come with heart. It needs people that come with vision. It needs people that are going to come with energy. So I'm looking for you. I'm looking for a team that's going to drive with me. Some of you will come in and you'll be fluffy ducks. And some of you will come in and you'll be runners. And some of you will come in and you'll be visionaries. Whichever one you are, you're all welcome. But if you want a big business, you can come as the visionary, come as the driver, come as the one that's going to lead. Come and be the superpower. Because we have this amazing platform. We've just got to drive it. Lots of love to you. Lots and lots of love to you. I've got to go because I'm late. Goodbye.